Okay guys, so as you can see I've jumped forward quite a few turns at this point. We're about halfway through the ritual. The reason why I'm stopping at this point before I hit the end turn is because a cutscene popped up and I wasn't prepared. So I decided to, well, reload the save and try it again. So, we're at end turn. Nothing happened during the end turn phase that I was aware of. In fact, you can see I've just had it on double speed because I didn't want to get stopped by every little thing that was trying to get past me. But needless to say, yeah, Obskeith got wounded yet again. I think it's all going to be the same, to be honest.
Master Volskrig, most unexpected.
Important time is this. The most holy of bells shall be scatter-leaped onto the device of doom and curses. Yes.
But I have studied device, not for controlling vortex.
Finally, you see the truth. A different purpose it has.
The fabric of reality was torn, and from the realm of ruin, the Skaven's horned god visited its creatures. Clever child, it whispered with the voice of 1,000 screeching rats. The celestial event that weakened the vortex was of Skaven design. A parody of the true comet. The Council of 13 were architects of this grand manipulation. They ordered the devious contraption built. Its task complete and fuel expended, the rocket fell back to the surface. When the wreckage was discovered, its purpose remained unclear. Until now. It was the catalyst to weaken the vortex and goad the other races into action. Every ritual cast, the magic was stolen, absorbed into the horned rat's bell. Now soaked in ritual power, the bell will be placed in its great carriage, made by the claws of the Scribe's clan, and moved to Ulthuan's heart. If it tolls 13 times, the horned god shall emerge from the vortex. But there is a cost. The sacrifice of an entire clan. The horned god demands the chosen are made ready.
The Horned One has spoken! And your clan will be fed to him.
You betrayed this clan.
No. This was Council's desire all along. See gift. A bell clapper given to me. And whichever clan has their blood spilt on it when the bell tolls will be sacrificed. Tell your lord, spill blood here. No! Tell him! Council will stop ritual. Send many clans.
Gracia clan, give their souls. Now we are horned rats favored. Yes. The devious Grey Seers sought to bring the horned rat into this world behind your back, mighty lord. Yet their treachery has been repaid. The glory they wish to steal from you shall be rightfully yours. Continue your course of action, and summon the horned rat yourself.
So, some typical Skaven treachery there, but, well, the Grace here's got outmatched by a simple pair of teeth, eh? So, we've now got some more Skaven armies to deal with. This should be as straightforward as the last ones were. Luckily for me, I haven't been moving my armies around too much. What I did end up doing, I had Mormel and Skrolk swap some units around. I wasn't aware that we were going to have this second invasion to deal with. So what I did was actually put Lord Skrolk with some of Mormel's units, like the Death Globe mortars and stuff like that. But I've swapped them back over temporarily because I figured it would be better for Mormel to have them for the defense. So, speaking of defense, let's get you back up to here, Skrolk. Mormel can get your hands ready. You can go over towards Dracopol, in fact. Let's grab the underway. Let's move you over to here. Upgrade the defenses here. And then I'm going to get the Death Master to just stay where he is, in fact. I'm going to move you over here slightly and set up an ambush. Just in case they jump over and happen to come over here. Otherwise, it'd just be a case, I think, of skipping forward a couple more turns until they try to attack. Sai Shani. Let's give you Earthen. And you can go for Arcane Conduit afterwards. Alright, Toxa. Give you Immortality. I think you deserve it at this point. Okay, Seabrick can get hard to hit. And Morphin Rots. Let's give you Fever. So what I've done with Sai Shani is I just sent him up here to help Babalat deal with some rebel armies that spawned. So while Babalat's been mainly keeping an eye on Hexator, I dealt with some rebels. And now I'm going to have to send... In fact, let's not send just the character. Let's use the underway. We're going to jump you over to here. And I'm going to get Babalat to start marching over towards Port Weaver. Because, as you can see, the Knights of Origo have taken it, the cunning little sods. So, we're going to go and take it back off them. We're this close to victory, we're not going to let anyone else take territory, for the rightful territory even, of Clan Pestilens. So at this point, it's just doing some more research. Because I'm trying to get the thing to basically get the achievement for getting a lot of the research done, I'm just going for whatever's the quickest at this point. It's really not going to matter otherwise. But I think I'll skip forward a couple more turns, wait and see what we need to do with this army, and yeah, go from there. Right then guys, so we're a couple of turns ahead now. You can see a lot of the enemy forces have arrived here. One has marched up north towards Hexator, but we're going to see how we deal with all of these armies. I do have a number of my other armies in ambush stance. We've got Mormel near Chocobol, we've got the Death Master outside Zottel, and Skrolk over here in Itza. With, of course, back here, we've got, well, all the way back in Oxel, we've got Tretch Craventail. The reason why I got them set up in ambush is so the enemy doesn't know where we are. So if the ambushes are successful, when the enemy try to jump using the underway, we should hopefully be able to catch at least a couple of them in, you know, by intercepting them. But let's find out in the end turn phase. Okay guys, moment of truth. Okay, our first intercept by Mormel. Now they do have a couple of, well, powerful units like the Helping Abomination. They do have their own artillery. But we've seen Mormel take on much more powerful armies in my opinion and win. So yeah, we're going to give this a go. Going to go ahead and just do whatever bonuses we need. In fact, apparently using Lightning Strike is going to make it harder for us. Don't know how that is the case, but sure. Yeah, let's fight this, at least one of these myself.
Kill fight mode on.
I don't know how well the other battles are going to go. Maybe we'll see Mormel having to fight other ones in the future. No, too well. I'm going to just, in the interest of speeding things up,
Overrun them.
let's do an auto-resolve. Oh my god. Maybe I should have fought that bloody battle. Jesus.
Worth more.
Okay,
Alive.
we'll do that.
Optics enhanced.
Okay. My mistake. Hopefully now, though, once we pop for all of this, Grateful Paragons. Okay, useful. Another helping attendant, and I did pick up the achievement now, Grey Seer, finally. Right. Okay, Mormel's actually pretty much back up to full strength thanks to our casualty replenishment. So, yeah, let's make this work. We'll go after this army in the rear.
Fight them.
If I do have to fight them, then I will. If we can, and try and do... Oh, so close. Okay, let's take that.
Soon we'll lead rule clan.
Right, let's get through these. And then I am going to do the same thing as I did before. I'm going to pull you back to here. And then we're going to get you into ambush stance. We did come very close to losing his pet thing though. 179 health. Wow. Okay. Now to try and help things out a little bit, I might actually move the Death Master up to here temporarily. Maybe we'll put him about here.
As you say,
Just to see what will happen with him trying to intercept enemies.
shadows hide.
Right, Ekich. Let's give you a crack score to finish that off. Research. Really at this point there's not much else in terms of research I need. Getting someone like that maybe for extra missile strength could be useful. We'll see if 6 turns. We might just be able to finish fitting that in. I think. 6 turns, 7 turns. Yes, we can. Okay. Spectre Zuma can be upgraded. Let's see if we can tend in aside here to go after Metapole. Oh yeah, apparently it's an easy fight. Goodbye. Alright, let's take the food again. Thank you. Alright, so that's our army dealt with. Alright, let's upgrade the shrine finally. After being wrecked a few times. Okay, more Mel. Gonna give you power overload, finally. And Ickbolts. Alright, let's just continue giving you training, I think. Asai can now get immortality, rightly so. He's done a good job defending the territory up there. Alright, Crack's call for you. Seepwretch. Ooh. Let's keep with hard to hit for you, I think. Morphin Watts can go for Feather again. Okay. So Deathmaster has an opportunity to intercept this army. Do I want to do it? Probably not, actually. I think we're going to get more advantages by doing ambushes. So decline your attack. Give it a second. Right. Ambush discovered. Obskeef is back. Oh, Skaven have taken over the Eye of the Crimson Skull. Fine, I didn't really care anyway. Let's head back down now and have a look to see what's going on with the Deathmaster. Okay, so we've got a couple of armies scattered around the place. Ideally then, I should have actually sent someone like, I should have kept the Deathmaster here, to be honest. That's okay though, that's okay. Let's get you to go and do an ambush here. So that's you dead. Alright, take the captives. Alright, go after this one next. Come on, finish him off. Failed to spot my ambush. Okay. Lost a unit. At this point, I'm not that fussed. Alright, that's you two dealt with. Let's pull you back into Zottel. Wait. Huh? I could have swore he lost a full unit, yet according to this, he hasn't. How strange. I'm not going to question it. Right. Let's see. Skrolk. Right. I'm going to use the underway with you. And jump you down towards here. Mormel, do I take the risk and do the jump as well? I'm gonna risk it. Okay, they didn't want to try and fight us. Fair enough. Oh, in hindsight, we should have kept one of you at Guackmore Crater. You're not going to be able to make it over there in time, are you? No. Okay, what about you, Tretch? No, you just make it just outside. Damn it, this is going to be a mistake. Well, don't forget, as long as we get it back before the ritual is over, if they do take it, that's fine. We'll just smash them and go take it back afterwards. So yeah, that'll be okay. That'll work. Alright, let's get you up to here. Okay, Sai Ishini can just stay where he is at this point. Deathmaster, what to give you? According to this, I can just give you nothing at now. We've given you everything else. Okay, let's just go Wat Fu, just in case. And... sure, I will give you... Missile resistance, just because of your... well, light armor. Okay, Ikich can have this. Shab can have Opportunist. Fadarif can get harder hits and extra speed, just in case. Alright, we've got 68,000, but really I haven't got much to spend it on. It's just the occasional upgrade here, but with 6 turns left, I'm really not that fussed. I suppose I could do it just for the sake of it, you know? Anyway, I'll tell you what, let's just hit the end turn. Okay, let's have a look and see what happens here. Okay, going after Zotl. That's completely fine by me if that's what they want to try and do. Oh, the Deathmaster's here. Wait, why? I don't remember putting you inside the garrison. Oh, crap. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it. Deathmaster got defeated. That's fine by me. As long as we killed off a few of their forces, which we did. We should be in a position now to finish them off. Although that was annoying. They attacked the settlement. But because they attacked the settlement, it seems that they were able to go after the Deathmaster without making him need to run away. Or at least unless I put him in the wrong stance and I don't remember it. Anyway, Obskeef has been injured once again, so has all of those guys. Luckily for me, they are now immortal. Just in time, I believe, for Shab, because I don't think he's not long been immortal. So that's good timing. Okay, Mormel, go and finish off Garrett and his army here. There we go. Alright, that's some revenge for the Deathmaster. Alright, another Hellpit attendant. Alright, can we reach? We can just about reach here and attack Ratmeg. Go on in, Skrolk. Do the honors for me. There we go. Goodbye. There we go, that was easy. Alright, let's take a bit more cash. Alright, faction destroyed. Unknown Skaven clan. So with that now done, all we need to do is wait a couple of turns and do the final battle. Alright. What I'm going to do then is skip forward a few more turns in time for us to do the final battle. I'll show the battle on video, because I might as well just combine it at this point into one big battle, and go from there then, really. Nah, I'll tell you what, actually, I'll save it for... No, we'll do it on one battle. I'm going to make up my mind now. Definitely just doing it all in one battle. So yeah, skip forward, guys. I'll see you in a little bit. So here we are, guys, about to finish the final turn of the ritual. And it's been 151 turns incoming. Now, I don't know whether or not we're going to be going straight into the final battle, or if we get a chance to sort things out before we start it. But it's been a long run, and I think Lord Skrolk has done Clan Pestilens proud. But he's going to reach his destiny once we hit the end turn button. So, let's keep an eye out for any video clips and see what happens.
The Skaven are on the brink of summoning forth their horned god through the vortex. It is the powerful Grey Seer clan that have been marked for the blood sacrifice. The souls the great horned rat must consume to walk amongst us. The Council of 13, of which the Grey Seer clan are most prominent, send their hordes against you, desperate to wrest the infernal machine from your clutches. Other races sense their doom is coming, and all converge on the Isle of the Dead. The greatest battle of our age is about to begin.
Huh. Occasionally has got a event dusted off. One of my Warlock engineers has found a new way to enrich warpstone. Unfortunately, a laboratory explosion occurred the following day, leaving nothing behind but a pile of eerily glowing warpstone dust. So we could gather the dust, reducing Asayashini's loyalty by 4, but giving us a bit of a bonus actually when it comes to melee attack and leadership. We could inhale it, which is going to give him a bunch of combat boosts, or we can forbid it. God, really, none of these are too good, but you know what? I'm gonna gather the dust. Sure, why not?
The time to summon the Horned Rat is now. The High Elves of Ulthuan have moved to defend their precious vortex, yet they are easy prey. Attack!
Thank you, advisor. Now, something I didn't think about until we actually saw the video clip was we may be fighting Skaven in the final battle too. Now, I knew we were going to fight the Dark Elves, the High Elves, and the Lizard Men, but I didn't think we were going to fight the Skaven. I just figured since we are the Skaven, we'll have to fight against our own kind, which I know is not realistic for Skaven, but still. But looks like we are going to have to. So, let's click through all of these. Here we are, final battle. The machine of doom and curses is ready. The Grazier clan and their masters on the Council of 13 tried to betray you, but now, thanks to the scribe's wrath, it is the Grazier's blood imprinted on the unholy bell's warpstone clapper, and so the Grazier clan shall be sacrificed, consumed by the horned rats on his arrival. Upon the Isle of the Dead in the heart of hated Ulthuan, the machine begins his work, turning the vortex into a portal from which your god shall emerge. The other races sense the peril and converge to stop you. Above all, the Graziers send their minions, desperate to halt the great Ascendency. The unholy bell must toll 13 times. Prepare for the ultimate battle. Now, what seems interesting is that looks like we can choose a lord to actually fight the battle. So we didn't have to use Lord Skrolk. We could say use Mormel and his ungodly amount of firepower. But given that Lord Skrolk is our faction leader, I think it's quite suitable for us to use him and his army, although I have taken the time to put a few units around, so he has got the mortar teams, he's got some storm fiends, and so on. So he's got a decent army at his disposal. We just need to go to find him. Where are you? Ah, there you are. So, another ritual has been complete, the ritual of noisome binding. The chanting of the Grey Seers ends as a monstrous bell tolls. Its dire knell? Rolling out once, twice, 13 times. In the misty skies, a gigantic silhouette obscures the moon momentarily, a hulking, rat-like figure whose horns rake the vault of heaven itself. Appalled, the gathering Skaven masses cease their triumphant scurrying to stare upward in rapt terror at the sight of their god, the Great Horned Rat. A giant claw dips and scoops up a squealing multitude, rising to pour them into the horned one's gaping maw, before the figure fades into mist once more. Shaken off their fear, the Grey Seers urge the stunned warlords to rouse themselves. More warpstone is required to fuel further rituals, so that the Great Horned Rat can fully emerge into the world. Now, I'm not too sure if that's actually the one that would have appeared for each of the rituals, because I've not actually read it, but if we pop through all of these, we choose Lord Skrolk, and I presume final battle. Right, can we see the enemy forces? I can see some of them. So we got the High Elf defense to start things off. Right, let's do this. Are you sure to teleport? Yes. We are attacking the Azure. So what I've done as well with Skrolk is I've just handed him out a whole bunch of different magical banners, because if anyone's going to need them, it's going to be us right now. So let's get that for you. Banner of Swiftness, I'll give that to the other Stormfiend units. And the Lichbone Pennant, I shall give this to you. Let's get our 4 uses of the Menace... Oh no, in fact, something I wanted to do quickly. Right. I wanted to check. Yes, we can do the 13th ritual. So this will give us the Pestilens Clanstone ability, just to help things out. Given our troops poison attacks in a certain area, may be useful. So, after that build-up, let's try that again, shall we? Right, teleport. Accept. Go. So yeah, let's get all the Menace Below uses we can. And what we're going to be facing. We got this army, it looks like, to start things off. We've got Malekith coming in. Then Mazamundi. And then Ratmek. Now, to be honest, looking at these armies, I'm not that bothered. I think, given the fact that we can access, I remember, 2 spells. In fact, you can see them right here. We've got the Vortical Blast that does a massive, powerful, explosive damage spell. And then we've got this one here, the Vortical Enrichment, which creates a healing burst. Now, I don't think that actually regenerates fallen troops, but it does give us regeneration. So we can keep our army alive, while blasting the enemies as they come on one by one. But we're going to have to fight the battle, so let's give it a go. Now, one thing, of course, I don't know if this battle can be done as a replay, so I'm going to do commentary through the battle anyway, and if it means I can do a replay to go through things better, then I will. But let's fight it anyway. See you guys down there.
The horned rat sees you, things. Let the council send their minions to us, Arthur. We have the favor of the horned rat. They will all die. I will be the new Arch-Plague Lord. Clan Pestilens will be the only ultimate great clan. Cleanse the hill of elf filth. Then ring the bell. Bring forth our god. The age of man-things, or elf-thing, or reptile-things is over dead. Now is the time of the rat.
Okay then. So, first things first, we need to go after the High Elves up here. So, we're going to basically just rush them. They do have some ranged units as well as the artillery pieces I spotted over here. So we just want to get up there as quickly as we can. So, let's get Clan Rats right here. We'll get you guys... Let's get you two over this side. You two over this side. Not that it really matters, we just want to try and get done. Although actually... Both for us... Did I see any other units of horsemen apart from that one there? No. Okay, what I'll do then is swap these around. So we'll put these guys over this side. You guys over this side. Alright, Stormfiends, you guys can come over here. Have some fun if you have to go and fight the cavalry. Supreme Sentinels, we're going to have these guys behind. Now I don't want my artillery to use up their ammunition unnecessarily, so we're going to let them do this, but also be on... Turn fire wheel off, I should say, so we don't have to worry about them taking unnecessary shots. Let's get you guys up front. Mortar crews can all come up behind, like so. And yeah, that should work. So, let's make a decision now about how we're going to approach this. I'm going to get Skrolk, I think, to start the attack. We'll have you make your way up as well. You can make your way up to here. Or better yet, have you go that way. You can come this way. And you can come this way. We'll move everybody else then and basically one line straight towards them. Like so. These guys can take their time at the artillery pieces, because, well, they can't exactly run. And I'll get you guys to take your time as well, because we don't really need you to rush. But if we can get the artillery, actually, to do some shots, that would be nice. Or better yet, if I activate this... Oh, we're just slightly out of range. Right. Let's speed Skrolk up a minute. Okay, cavalry is coming down this way. Okay, that's absolutely fine. Right. These guys are getting shot at, the Council Guard, but luckily their armor's doing quite well against their artillery. Let's get Yunin to continue charging forward. We'll get Yunin to unleash a spell right into here. And you can do the same right there. Any second. Well, actually, let's just release one here, because you're going to miss that clump otherwise. So, blast them. Ooh, just about missed. But we did manage to get off the spell there, so that's all good. Right, Scalpake, go and attack me, these archers. You, come and attack here. You come and attack here too. Right, Storm Fiends, come and attack these. Herald Bearers can come and attack this section here. You guys can come too. You guys go after them. And that should do. We'll get you guys to just take a shot or so up here. So we'll try and target particular ones. You shoot this one. You shoot this one. You can shoot these guys. Alright. And that should do the job. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So I got a nice shot in right there against the archers. I just need to wait for a unit to break. Chosen Pestilens actually taking a little bit of damage there. It's unfortunate. Okay, let's get you to unleash a spell right through here. Oh. You know, I just noticed it. We're not actually using ammunition up. Either that or we got that much ammunition that it's not actually being, being noticeable. Interesting. But the main thing is we have now basically killed off that enemy. This is the only one left. And we've picked up our abilities. So, I'll let them do a couple more shots. But if we get you now to come over here and attack these. You finish off these. Let's get the other team then to make their way up to... Nope, they have shattered completely now. Right. Slow things down a minute. We know the High Elves are about to make their way onto the map, right? So, let's prepare ourselves for their arrival. So, what will normally happen, I believe, is that one army comes in this way, another one comes in over there, and another one comes in down here. So, if we get the artillery spread up across here as quickly as they can, we'll get you guys then to come up behind them, ready to help shoot. I'll put the Scourge Sentinels on the flank here, ready to go after Malekith and the dragon I saw making his way over. You guys then can come down here. Alright, this time we'll put you guys up on this flank. Oops. I'll put you guys slightly back here, actually. So you guys can go there. You guys can come up here. We'll put the Storm Fiends then on the front line, ready to help the defense. Like so. And then, of course, Skrolk can get up here, as well as you and you. Okay, that should be everybody now with commands to get into position as quickly as they can. What we'll do in the meantime is take advantage of our new spells and abilities to try and blast some of the enemy. So we can normally get these back quite quickly. So if I aim here, give it a second, boom. Look how much damage that one spell does. I believe each of those then also does some damage as well. But there we go, managed to knock down, well, nearly 39 of their units in one shot. Alright, we'll help out a little bit as well with my own forces. We'll get healing spell going off right here. There we go. Alright, wait another 7 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, unleash it this time on you. There we go, perfect. That knocked him down by half. Alright, if only we can get rid of you now. Okay, we still got access to the clan stones. Can use the menace below if needed. Got some dark shards, right. Definitely want to see about blasting those when we get a chance. How is everybody looking? Oh. Wait, Chosen the Pestilens. I thought I moved you guys. Oh, did I not move you guys as well? Right. Let's remedy that. You get back your butts up to here, please. And what I might do... Okay, we've got a few forces, but these are just the chaff, really. Suppose we haven't seen any signs of like Malekith in out yet. Let's do it on the Dark Shards, because their armor piercing ability is going to be a right pain to deal with. And if I get you guys... You're not quite in position yet, why? Because I could be wrong, but it does look like we might have unlimited ammunition. Which, if that is the case, it'll be quite cool for us to use. Especially with units like the mortar teams. So I'll tell you what, we'll switch that over. And let my mortar teams open up, and we'll just keep an eye on the ammunition bar. And see what happens. So we're just about to come into range right now. Dark Shards are just about to get into range as well of my artillery. But... okay, these guys have opened up and yet their bars haven't moved. So, yeah, that's worked out. Okay, let's go and get both of those caught in the blast. There we go. Alright, we'll check out you now. Alright, are you able to move? There we go, finally got you out of the way. Okay, so it looks like we've got unlimited ammunition, which is fantastic when you consider what we got at our disposal. So, quite happy to let the mortar teams then just fire at will then, it seems. We'll let the artillery do the same once they get into position. They're almost there. But that first wave now has been pretty much dealt with. We'll get you guys to focus on this unit here. And we'll definitely still need to keep an eye on what's coming in over here. In fact, here they come. So we've got the Hagenef Executioners, Malekith is here, we've got Sareth as well, a sorceress. Let's see about going after some of the more experienced troops. Hagenef Executioners, Blackguards, blast them. Perfect. Alright. You guys still want it? No, we definitely get 100% ammunition, which is really good considering what we've got. Let's heal you guys up. Ready for the next attack. Alright. The Claws of Abonicus are going to be firing any second. I don't know whether or not it'd be in our best interest. Whoops. To attack Malekith while he's still out of range. But bearing in mind that it's going to be quite inaccurate. Or to maybe try and go after some of the other units instead. Like, we've got some Dread Knights here to deal with. So, in fact, let's try and blast these quickly. Okay, wasn't as effective. Might be best then to focus still on the infantry. That's okay then, that's fine. Alright, if we need to, we can also send in our other troops, although the executioners are going to be an issue. Ooh, that's a nice shot then, right on Malekith's head. Right. Let's try and do this a bit more sensibly. So the Dread Spears are just about hanging on in there. We'll get the Claws of Babonicus to go after this unit of Executioners. You can go and target that unit of Executioners. You guys can target the Black Guard. I'm not going to concern myself with Malekith for now until they get a bit closer. We'll still try and blast them with spells as needed, but we'll try and focus on those mainly. We'll let the Mortar Crews then join in as well when they get into range. So close. So close. Let's go after a nice big clump of enemies right here. Quick. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Alright, these guys are now opening up. Where are you? Oh no, they're not opening up yet. Okay. These guys are just waiting outside. Let's slow things down a minute. We'll get you guys to fire on that position. You guys can just go to town against them. And now I want you to focus all of your attention on here. Oh no, I do have a War Hydra. Alright, what are you guys looking at against them? Right. Let's have you attack this unit. We'll have you attack this unit. And you, of course, can take on Malekith. Alright, as they're coming up, is there anything of use I can try and throw in their way? Helm Discord, potentially we could just charge Scalpake straight in, but I'd rather use him to take on Malekith in combat if needed. In that case, let's open up with a Plague spell right here. And let's get a shot in against the Cold Knights here. Come on, are you about to cast a spell? Oh, you just missed him. But luckily the mortar crew is doing more than enough damage with their shots that already they've been killed off and it's starting to retreat. Oh, fantastic news. Right, let's switch targets. You're going to go after this one. We'll send you guys now after these guys. Alright, I'll let the rest of them continue their work. Fortunately, we haven't got much else we can shoot at them with. Ultimately, I decided to go for troops that are going to do more damage to enemy infantry, and then was worrying about hydras and stuff like that. Alright. Okay, we got a sword dance. No, not sword dance. What's it called? Spiteful Conjunction. Noxious gases for 20 seconds. Strength in numbers. Right. Ooh, that's not good. Let's heal up you guys. Okay, Herald Bearers, we're going to get you to come in and fight these. Scalpake, I'm just waiting on an opportunity, really, to go after Malekith of you. Right, they've healed up quite nicely. Right, we also got some shades here. So, let's get you guys to fire on that position here. We'll let you finish off the Black Guard at this point, because the enemy's getting quite close. You guys can finish into these. You can charge into these. We did have... Scalpake, I'm still wanting you to do something else. Where did I put my Storm Fiends? Oh. Why have I got one of them all the way back here? You know what? It doesn't matter. Let's just charge you forward, I think. Okay. Malekith's about to land. Fantastic. Let's grab Scalpake. You can charge in. And we'll start trying to debuff... Hang on. Why do all of them have a ability thing? Okay. Let's help things out a little bit. So I still want you guys to try and fire on that position. Let's get some support by going after the Dread Spears. You guys can charge down here because you're not really thing. In fact, if we can get you to go after their Sorceress, that will be more useful. Right. We'll get the Council Guard to help go after a dragon. You guys can, I suppose, just help out a bit down here. It's not really needed at this point, but... Alright, let's blast you guys quick. Alright, you guys coming in then to deal with the Hydra. These Cold One Knights have been defeated. We'll send you off now to deal with this. Just to help things out a little bit, if we use this ability here, this will give all my troops poison attacks. You can come in then and deal with these. And so can Mormel's Special Delivery. I'd rather you stay where you are. You just focus on dealing with these. Storm Fiends, make your way back now to go after Malekith for me. Come on. There we go. Right, to help things out, let's... Ooh, 66% chance. Let's instead focus on just doing that to debuff all the enemy forces nearby. This one can buff up all my forces nearby then. Okay, enemy reinforcements are coming in. So this is going to be the Lizard Men. Right. Okay, I think at this point we've actually defeated the Dark Elves. We have. Excellent. So, let's get my forces now in position to deal with the Lizard Men. So, get you guys to swing around here a little bit. No, you guys swing over here. Alright, let's get you guys back over here. And start trying to heal them all up as much as we can. Alright, don't go too far, guys. Everybody, I want you down here. Right. Like I said, let's set things up properly. So, you guys are going to come across here. Or you guys can come further down here. Again, we'll put you guys on this flank, more or less. You guys over on this flank. No, we'll put you all over here, I guess. Just be useful to try and get them all in position. Stormfiends can then get in the front, ready to help the attack. Skrolk is right here, so is you, so is you. Right, mortar teams, let's get you in position back here. And we'll get the Scourge Sentinels to wait back here as well, just to go after any large beasties. That should be everybody. Move you guys into position, and while we're still waiting for them to come into place, let's go and blast them with some of these. So let's do this first of all. There we go, I've managed to capture 2 enemies then in the one blast. So what do we have? Skinks? Skinks. Basically just all skinks. Okay. Alright, anyone that I've missed? No. But we've got our healing spell. Let's use it on the Council Guard again. There we go. Right, click that, get rid of them. Okay, here comes the artillery. To be honest, I kind of think I could have used more Mel. Just the sheer amount of firepower you'd be able to bring to this battle, especially combined with the fact that we've got unlimited ammunition, it seems. It'd be enough to be able to just blast everybody before they even get close to us. But, on the other hand, I'm quite happy to use Skrolk, so let's just set all those up, ready to keep blasting, and keep an eye out for more reinforcements. So, you're lucky, guys. You keep getting missed. There we go, some better shots coming in now. Okay, let's continue trying to heal up my forces as much as I can. So another blast here. Now I don't know if there's actually a endpoint for the amount of regeneration we can do. Just like there's a cap on regeneration in general. I wonder if there is one for when we use the blast. Last time I remember playing, I don't think there was. Or if there was, I didn't have to worry. Like, I don't think I have used it for this campaign, but I do usually prefer to fight with a no regeneration cap, because not only does it help me out, it does help the enemy. It's balanced in that way. But I never saw understood the idea behind, oh, my trolls can regenerate, but not completely regenerate, or they will stop regenerating after a little while. And it's like, well, no, that's not how troll physiology works in Warhammer. So it makes complete sense that they would be able to continue regenerating up to the point they are dead. Right, what do we have coming in now? So we've got Mazamundi himself, a skink priest, and some temple guard. Oh, and a whole bunch of other troops. Right. Okay, let's jump back here a second. Just to continue boosting up the regeneration when needed, so you guys get the next one. Right, if we can catch any of these in a blast, that would be great, especially Temple Guard. So let's see if we can get this one just right between the two of them. Okay. A few casualties, nothing too serious though, unfortunately. Okay, Horned Ones, more Temple Guard, the Bastardodon. I don't think that's actually that useful against... Oh, it doesn't actually say if it is or isn't, so... Might be something to consider. Alright, let's heal up you guys. And... let's move you guys forward slightly. You can unleash another spell. There we go. I was just thinking actually that where we attack the elves is a very defensible location, and yet I'm standing back and letting them come to me in other places instead. So yeah, let's move you guys down here. Then you guys can come here ready to charge forward as a second wave. Alright. Let's continue regenerating where needed. 2, 1. Okay, Vortical Blast. I think this time let's try and go after the... Oh, that was a good shot. Okay, artillery start opening up. Okay. Let's get you guys to focus on this unit. You guys continue on this one. You guys focus on this one. So we've already got a fireball being blasted. No problem. Okay. Let's slow things down a minute and start opening up with our other spells. So Plague... Okay, got a little way to go before we can actually use it. That's okay. Scalpake, how would you do against Mazamundi, do you think? I think it'll be okay, actually. If you guys start opening up yet, you have. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Let's blast these guys with some vortex magic. Yeah, God, can you imagine if I had Mormel's full army at my disposal here? Storm Fiends, monstrous creatures, all the bonuses we have from the Warlock Engineers and everything else. Oh, they wouldn't have a chance against me. Absolutely no chance at all. Oh, I actually feel a little disappointed now. Right, let's open up one of these right here. Alright, they got a Fel Stegodon. Let's get Scalpake to intercept this unit. Alright, boost you up a little bit just to make sure. Perfect. Right. Let's swap over the mortar shots to here instead. Likewise with you guys. Then what do we have? A Fel Stegodon. Who's willing to take that on? You, maybe? Okay, Vectech, let's get you to do the same. You can cast a spell right here. Alright, another fireball into the ranks. Lord Skrolk is just shrugging it off at this point, to be honest. Okay. Let's unleash another blast right on top of them here. Oh, not that it was really needed. Okay. Okay. Storm Fiends will be able to deal with any of those. Scalpake, debuff everybody. That should hopefully help you out a bit. Yeah, these Temple Guards are about to retreat. Let's get you guys now focused on... I suppose we don't really need you to go necessarily after Mazamundi, but let's have you go after these. You two focus on this unit. You guys come and attack the Skink. Chief Priestess. Priestess? Priest. Okay, let's get you to heal up over here. Plague from the sky. Right, let's get the charges in now with my troops. I'm going to send in the Chosen of Pestilens. We'll get you guys to come over here. Didn't realise that we actually had a Fel Stegodon charge right here. So yeah, you guys come in and deal with this. You come down here and deal with this. Okay, Scalpake is about to finish off the Horned Ones. I'm going to have you actually go and attack Mazamundi. You can come over here and attack them. Alright, speed you up a little bit. Okay, and I think that should be everyone ready to be dealt with. Okay, these guys are starting to rout. Okay. Damn it. This unit has taken a right pounding. Okay, let's maybe not shoot at my own troops. That was not ideal in the slightest. So, you guys, stop firing at will. And I think I'm going to get you guys to do the same. I'd rather not take too much friendly damage. Right. Scalpake. Let's heal you up, and you're going to go and fight Mazamundi. You come and do the same. You guys come down and deal with these. You come down and deal with Mundi as well. Okay, he started to retreat. And they've shattered, which means the only thing we got left to deal with now is the Grey Seers. Right. So what are they bringing on first of all? Warlock Engineer, Sensor Bearers, Death Runners, and just general clan rats. Right. Let's blast this one here, so we can catch both the Death Runners and the Sensor Bearers in one blast. Oh, we just missed one. Okay. Let's get you guys back over here. And start getting everyone else back into position, I guess. So, if I just stop things, I should say. We'll get you guys this time now to be on the front line, simply because, why not? You're my best troops. You guys can come here. You guys finally deserve a bit of a break. You guys can pull back to here. We'll get the Storm Fiends then in front of you guys. Again, we'll have you here. You can actually join up back here. And no better yet, we'll just have you here as well. You can come over here. And everybody else should be able to just stay more or less where they are. Yeah, Scourge Sentinels can stay where they are. The artillery should be fine. We'll just spread you out a little bit more like this. Better yet, do it a little further back. Then you guys can come into position here. And this time, now that the enemy is far away, we'll activate the ability here. So, just to help things out a bit, where is Scalpake? You're here. Right. Use that to regenerate some health. Use this to kill me some more Sensor Bearers. Perfect. Warfire Thrower's coming in. We've also got a Doom Wheel. Okay. Clan Rats. The Clan Rats and the Storm Vermin I'm really not that fussed about, in all honesty. Helping Abomination could be a slight problem, but we'll deal with that once we get into range. In fact, speaking of range, my troops are starting to open up. Right. Let's blast here, just to get some extra health for there. Right. Storm Vermin, blast this one quickly. Okay. Slow things down a minute so we can actually focus our artillery where we need it to go. So you can fire on that unit. You guys fire on that unit. And you guys fire on the warp fire throwers for me. I suppose we could get you to go after the rat ogres, but or better yet, go and kill me some poison wing globadiers. Those can be quite dangerous if we need to worry about them. Let's see, that's a warp fire throw. Let's get you guys to come in through the menace below. We might as well use it. And just to see if we can either spot any new enemies or just get them distracted so we can kill them. Like, yeah, they just unleashed a spell like mad. Did a ton of damage to their own troops thanks to the misfire. But there we go, that's a lot of their forces already done. Right, let's blast another use with... Let's go and use it on these guys. Okay, note to self, do not use them on rat ogres. Not as effective. Right. Doom Wheel's about to come in. That's okay, artillery is still just blasting away, having a fun time. Let's swap the targets out a bit better. So, Storm Vermin's already starting to retreat. I'm quite happy to let my shots continue. Focus on those guys in particular. You focus on this time. You guys focus on these. You guys focus on here. You focus on here. And you focus on here. Just to help things out now, let's get one of these cast right about here. Just to try and do some damage against the Helped Abomination. As well as be able to do some damage to these. Okay. Rats have started to form up again. That's fine. We'll get you guys running back. Might be able to get you to go after some units, weapon teams, and attack them from the rear. Okay, Doomwheel's already charged in. Didn't realise. Made a mistake though. It decided to go after my Storm Fiends, which actually apparently aren't that good against it, but it has done okay nevertheless. Right, let's get you to go after these. You go and kill me the Abomination. Vectech, you can go... No, in fact, let's get you, Skrolk. You can go after them. Let's get you to summon in a unit of Plague Monks right here. And just to help things out a little bit, let's get you guys to come down. You guys to come down. Alright, you guys can come down. And you guys can come down too. Okay, mortars, just make sure you keep firing on their position. In fact, aim for these guys as much as you can. Let's add up a little bit of extra damage from that. There we go. A lot of these guys already start to shatter, and we've defeated them. There we go. Victory is mine. Now we don't need to chase down the survivors, of course, and there we are, finally, victory. Let's end the battle. So there we have it, heroic victory. Managed to wipe out quite a lot of the enemy's forces, not all of them mind, but considering that we only had the one army, I think we did pretty alright. It did help that we had those mortars and the artillery, because look at that. The Claw of Barbonicus, 818 kills, 306 for the and 243 for our two Plagues from the Sky. The Avalanche Mortars, 508, and Mormel's Special Delivery, 303. We did pretty well. Skrolk himself, 135 kills. Extremely well done. We could only get 758 tokens. Wow. Let's get the replenishment then, I guess. And anything else after that?
The bell tolls for the 13th time. And so, the Vortex is now yours. A gateway to many hells, and the throne of a god.
He comes! Our clan at his side! I am at his side.
But the war is not over. The other races will fight on. Bring ruin in the Horned Rat's name, or face his wrath.
So there we have it. We've managed to pick up the traits as well. Immortal Unbeloved for defeating Malekith in battle. We completed said battle. And there we go. Victory. So despite the efforts of your enemies, your will has prevailed and the Great Vortex has been disrupted. So now, what do we want to do? We can start a new campaign. We can actually continue with this campaign. But let's have a look at our records. It's always interesting to see how these grow. So I'll let it run. And while it's running, in fact, it would help if we can see down here, wouldn't it? So you can see here exactly what turns we've got going on and what's happening in the world itself. And there's our final thing. We've got 57 regions owned, 20 provinces owned. In fact, I'll tell you what I will do. Let's pause it a sec. You guys can just see if I do this, right? This is our territory here, the dark green. So you can see how we slowly expanded. This part was when we had Lockyer Fellheart. joining in, and up here is Clan Squire territory. You can see as we move along how Hexatel already starts to move in here. But eventually we take on Lustria. You can see his faction destroyed by now. And as we get into the final 50 turns, we continue pushing up higher and higher. We've already taken most of the territories down here from High Grief. And we go further up into the tip of Lustria. We start pushing through right here in order to go into Hexatel. Take the rest of it. And then it's just a case then of patiently waiting and dealing with the occasional incursion that pops up until we got to our final ritual time. So, if we want to have a look at these statistics, you can see here. Managed to hold 57 settlements, 60 held at most at one time, captured 62. We only established 4 undercities, but that's not surprising. It's not a mechanic I thought was all that useful. It was certainly interesting, but I didn't think it was like that big a deal. Encountered 102 factions and destroyed 43 of them. Wow. 152 war declarations. We had 1 ally at most, and we had at most 4 trade agreements. Oh my god, look how much money we were getting. Our highest amount ever was apparently 95,053. Really? Oh wow, okay. Expenditure, we spent 4,242,208 tokens. Wow. Most of that being on upkeep, not surprising. But what do we had here? We established 10 armies. We had 7 going at most at one point, with 5 at the moment. We've killed 203 enemy lords. We lost 12. Okay. We destroyed 3,050 units. And we lost 264. Sounds quite fitting for Skaven, I thought. We also had 267 battles. We fought 42 personally and resolved the rest. 37 which were land battles, 81 ambush battles. Okay. Had 250 victories. And only 17 losses. Huh. Heroes recruited 5, and you can see everything else there. Wow. I'm quite happy with this outcome. And let's return to the main menu, because I can safely say now this campaign has come to an end. Now I have to say, I enjoy the Vortex campaign. It does give you quite a bit of direction on what to do, and it's also one of those things you don't even need to do if you don't want to. There's nothing stopping you really from just going ahead, conquering whatever you want, and then when it comes to the final ritual, you just simply say, right, okay, we'll take part and try and stop it. But it is quite cool to try and follow the direction of the campaign, get those, ritual sites in order to do the rituals. It was a shame though we didn't get to do the first couple of them, so I had to go back and actually watch the cutscenes on YouTube to find out exactly what was going on. Apart from we were building some thing I didn't really know when we watched that third one. But Skaven himself was quite fun to play. It was a nice change of pace, and it was nice to try out some armies. And I want to thank you guys and the viewers for the advice and the suggestions for those different armies. So Mormel, for example, his army was so powerful, so wow, and it was really cool to check out some of the units thanks to like the Storm Fiends, the Chimera Rats. But yeah, it was really nice just to have some different armies and have a bit of variation as well, even if they weren't the most ideal armies to use. At the end of the day, it's just about having some fun. And yeah, I've enjoyed this. So, just to finish things off, as a reminder, what I'm going to do now is, well, after recording this episode for over several days, the DLC is actually out today, but when you guys watch this, I've had to take my computer off the internet to make sure that the game didn't update when I got home. So, yeah, once we're done, I'll be able to update the game, get the DLC, and what I'm going to do is leave things for about a week or so. Might leave it until the end of next week, just to give mod creators a time to update the mods, as well as see what new ones might pop up. And then we'll come back. Now, I've already said about doing a Warhammer 2 campaign, probably a Beastman campaign, because I have now had much experience with those, and it would be nice to try them out. But I will also be returning to some more classic Total War games. At the moment, I'm torn between Attila and Rome 2, but I might let you guys have a vote for it in the community tab, just to see what comes up. So, yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Be nice to try out some more historical Total War after doing so many campaigns in Warhammer world. But anyway, guys, thank you for watching this campaign. I hope you enjoyed it, and you do join me, of course, next time for some more Total War content. But until then, everybody, take care, stay safe, and goodbye for now.